compared to the European and American horror movies. Bloody, the sensory thrill of killing. Asian horror, fear without fear, is clearly superior. And Thai horror movies, one of the best. Not only does it have its unique religious beliefs and folk customs, there are also causal cycles. The Buddhist philosophy of rewarding good and evil is mixed in. Today I bring you a Thai high-scoring horror movie, Death's Crossroads. Friends who like Thai horror, listen. Let's start with the first story. The ghost knocks on the door. Shaman, a girl who lives alone. Because my legs are nestled in a rental house, you can only look at the scenery outside through the balcony every day. When bored, send messages with friends to relieve loneliness. This is the night. Just then the phone rang. Received a message from a stranger. Said he wanted to get to know Shaman. Shaman didn't want to pay attention to each other, but the internet at home suddenly crashed. Did we know each other before? The other party quickly replied to the message. We didn't know each other before, but now I know. Chat about numbers. Let Shaman estimate her heart. An inexplicable commotion. After learning that the other party is a boy, Shaman couldn't hold back the burglary. Just like this. The two of you come and go. We talked all night without realizing it. The next day until Sunshang Sandan, Shaman just woke up and got up. He couldn't wait to call the boys, but the other party's mobile phone is unconnected. This inevitably makes Shaman feel an inexplicable sense of loss. Even the food served to the mouth has become tasteless. I finally stayed up until the evening. The boy texted him again. A simple greeting. It will make Shaman happy. He finds it more troublesome to chat on his mobile phone. Ask if they have a computer at home. The boy said there is no computer. The place where he lives is very cramped. Shaman hurriedly sent words of comfort and said that if you are bored, you can chat with him anytime. The other party quickly replied to the message. He said that he was fortunate to have Shaman to chat with him to relieve his boredom. Days like this will never be boring. Min was elated. I didn't expect to meet a master hit on a girl. When I learned that Min had injured her leg in a car accident, also stuck in a rental house for more than 100 days, and can't get out. The other party hurriedly and intimately sent comfort and encouragement. Before I knew it, I chatted late at night again. The boy asked to see Shaman's photo. Shaman is also very curious about each other's appearance, so he suggested that the two exchange photos. After obtaining the consent of the boy, Shaman suddenly came to the spirit. Don't forget to dress up before taking a photo. After the photo was sent, Shaman was full of expectations, but what I didn't expect was, Shaman thought the other party was joking. The boy asked him to take a closer look. I'm clearly in that photo. Shaman looked at the photo. He looked behind him in panic. An ominous premonition arose spontaneously. The next morning, Shaman calls the boy again, but I still got an unreachable message. Tip time soon comes tonight. Shaman browsed the recent news board. Suddenly a story about Bayu. The memorial report caught his attention. The boy committed suicide due to emotional problems. Parents are concerned that their son is lonely underground, so I put a cell phone in the coffin. He quickly flipped through his chat notes with the boys. Recorded because he clearly remembers. Boys have also said, I was trapped in a narrow place for 100 days. Is this a coincidence, or is the boy doing it on purpose? Shaman opened the selfie again, but this time is different. Behind him, it seems that a vague figure appears. The computer screen suddenly goes out and goes black. It seems that someone doesn't want him to see this coverage. Shaman looked around in horror, but the room was empty. I can't see anyone except myself. In the next second, the phone suddenly came out of the hand, was thrown away by an invisible force. He had trouble getting a fly swatter to help turn around, but found that the phone appeared in front of him strangely. Then came another message. Shaman opened her phone nervously. The boy asked him, what are you afraid of? As if the other party could see his every move. Shaman hurriedly turned off the phone and threw it aside. But even so, the mobile phone can still receive messages from the other party. Shaman curiously picked up her phone to check. The other party warned Shaman not to turn off the phone because he doesn't like it. Messages kept coming one after another. I wanted to come and find you. I have arrived downstairs of your house. At the same time, the lights in the corridor go out one by one from bottom to top. Frightened Shaman hurriedly locked the doors and windows. He looked out through the cat's eye. Moments later, darkness strikes. The room suddenly became invisible. Shaman turns on the faint mobile phone light. Just then, I got another message from the man. I'm already in your room. Shaman was so scared that she cried. The next second, it was pushed out the window. Shomi fell to her death at the intersection in front of her apartment. A funeral hearse passed slowly by the body. A man who is on the rise is the person he is chatting with. It turned out that more than 3 months ago, the boy was disheartened after being abandoned by his girlfriend. I saw the approaching taxi and rushed up. Taxi can't dodge. And sitting in the car is Shomi. The man landed in front of a taxi just before he died, opposite the eyes of Shaman, who was seriously injured in the car. Maybe it's this quick glance. Let the man imprint Shaman dead in his mind. So much so that he turned into a ghost and didn't let it go. The hearse slowly fades away. The selfie in the phone has also become a combination of the two. Shadow.